Good morning. It's January 24th, and this is your daily brief in science. Here's everything you need to know. A recent study published in the British Journal of Psychiatry has revealed concerning findings regarding adults diagnosed with attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, or ADHD. The study indicates that these individuals may have a shorter life expectancy compared to those without the condition, raising alarms in the medical community. Adults with ADHD often face significant challenges, including higher rates of unemployment, financial difficulties, and homelessness. These factors contribute to their overall health struggles, which can exacerbate the risks associated with the disorder. Previous research supports these findings, noting that individuals with ADHD are nearly 3 times more likely to die from unnatural causes such as accidents and suicides. Dr. Russell Barkley has drawn parallels between managing ADHD and chronic conditions like diabetes, emphasizing the necessity for lifelong treatment to effectively manage symptoms. The study underscores the importance of early intervention through proper diagnosis and treatment, which is crucial for improving long-term health outcomes for those affected by ADHD. The research highlights that effective treatment is associated with reduced mental health problems and substance use, emphasizing the critical need to address ADHD. Oliver Howes, a professor at King's College London, has called for increased investment in mental health services to support individuals with ADHD, noting that many remain undiagnosed despite the disorder's prevalence. While the study's findings are striking, experts acknowledge that its observational nature leaves many questions unanswered regarding the specific factors contributing to reduced life expectancy. Stephen Hinshaw, a psychology professor, emphasizes the need to focus on risk factors for prevention, such as suicidality and mental health issues. Lead author Dr. Liz O'Neons has called for more community-based research to validate these findings and gain a clearer understanding of the reasons behind the observed life expectancy gap. The article also points out that individuals with ADHD often experience poorer physical and mental health, which can lead to issues with the criminal justice system and homelessness. In the UK, ADHD is undertreated in adults compared to other high-income countries, highlighting significant gaps in resources for support and treatment. The world's largest iceberg, A23a, is on a collision course with South Georgia, a remote British territory renowned for its diverse wildlife, including penguins and seals. Currently, A23a is located 173 miles away from South Georgia and is moving northward from Antarctica, expected to approach the island soon. After being trapped for several months around an undersea mountain, A23a has recently broken free and is now following a prevailing current toward the island. Sea Captain Simon Wallace has raised concerns about the potential dangers posed by A23a, highlighting the need for vigilance as icebergs can create hazardous conditions for sailors. Experts are closely monitoring A23a's trajectory to determine whether it will drift into the open South Atlantic or become lodged on the continental shelf. A collision with South Georgia could block access to feeding grounds for seals and birds, potentially increasing mortality rates among these species. While scientists view A23a's calving as part of the natural growth cycle of the ice shelf, they acknowledge that climate change is contributing to the instability of Antarctica and the increased frequency of iceberg calving. The meltwater from icebergs like A23a contains nutrients that can alter ocean chemistry and may enhance carbon sequestration in deeper waters. The future path of A23a remains uncertain, raising growing concerns about its impact on local wildlife and fisheries as it approaches South Georgia. Scientists from the British Antarctic Survey have previously studied A23a, examining its meltwater to understand its effects on the carbon cycle in the Southern Ocean. Spanning an area of 3,672 square kilometers, A23a is slightly larger than Rhode Island and more than twice the size of London. The unpredictable nature of icebergs complicates predictions about A23a's movements, but researchers are actively using satellite images to monitor its trajectory. A groundbreaking development in respiratory disease diagnosis is underway as a research team from Charles Darwin University, United International University, and Australian Catholic University has created an AI model named TDCNNLSTM-LungNet. This innovative tool is designed to analyze lung ultrasound videos and classify them into diagnostic categories such as normal, pneumonia, COVID-19, and other lung diseases based on identified patterns. Co-author Associate Professor Nusha Shafiabadi has reported that the model boasts a remarkable diagnostic accuracy of 96.57%, a figure that has been verified by medical professionals. This high level of accuracy has been confirmed through analyses conducted by these experts, indicating that the model is reliable in clinical settings. Utilizing advanced techniques such as convolutional neural networks and long short-term memory, the TDCNNLSTM-LungNet can identify minute patterns in ultrasound images and analyze data over time. An interpretative feature of the model includes visual explanations through heat maps, which enhance trust and understanding among radiologists by localizing areas of concern. Designed to expedite lung disease diagnoses, this AI tool supports clinical decision-making, saves time, and serves as a valuable training resource for medical professionals. The model exhibits a high recall rate of 96.51%, indicating very few false negatives in lung disease diagnoses. Future developments aim to expand the model's capabilities to identify additional diseases such as tuberculosis, asthma, cancer, and chronic lung disease, and adapt it for use with other imaging methods like CT scans and X-rays. The study detailing this work, titled Automated Diagnosis of Respiratory Diseases from Lung Ultrasound Videos Ensuring XAI, an innovative hybrid model approach, was published in the journal Frontiers in Computer Science. Notably, this AI model distinguishes between pneumonia, COVID-19, and other lung conditions, outperforming previous AI diagnostic tools, which achieved around 90 to 92% accuracy. A recent study published in Pediatric Research has brought new insights into long COVID in children, revealing a distinct protein signature linked to increased inflammation. This finding mirrors similar results observed in adult populations, indicating a broader understanding of the condition. Led by Dr. Danilo Buonsenso, the research involved collaboration with experts from Università Cattolica del Sacro Cuore and Ospedale Pediatrico Bambino Gesù and RCCS. The study achieved impressive diagnostic metrics, reporting a diagnostic accuracy of 93% with a specificity of 86% and sensitivity of 97% through an AI model. Long COVID, also known as post-COVID, manifests as lingering symptoms lasting 8 to 12 weeks after initial infection, impacting approximately 0.5% of infected children, particularly those over the age of 10. While previous studies have identified markers of long COVID in adults, this research is the first to establish similar markers in the pediatric population, underscoring the need for further investigation. Co-author Dr. Nicola Cotugno emphasized the necessity of identifying therapeutic targets for pediatric long COVID, pointing out the significance of the immunological data gathered in the study for future clinical trials. The study characterizes long COVID in children as an organic immune-mediated disease, indicating a need for increased research and funding to explore effective therapeutic approaches. Key chemokines associated with long COVID, such as CXCL11, CXCL1, CXCL5, CXCL6, CXCL8, TNFSF11, OSM, and STAMBP1A, were identified, all linked to inflammation and vascular changes. This collaborative effort, involving multiple pediatric and clinical immunology units, highlights the importance of teamwork in addressing this emerging health issue. Astronomers have made an intriguing discovery with the identification of a near-Earth asteroid named 2024 PT5. This asteroid made close approaches to Earth in late 2024 and returned in January 2025, sparking interest among scientists. Measuring approximately 33 feet or 10 meters in diameter, 2024 PT5 poses no threat to our planet. During its close encounter, its orbit closely resembled that of Earth around the Sun, suggesting a nearby origin. Notably, researchers believe that 2024 PT5 may have originated from the Moon, providing valuable insights into both asteroid and lunar research. spectral analysis revealed that the surface composition of 2024 PT5 is similar to lunar rocks, particularly those gathered during the Apollo 14 mission. The asteroid's reflected sunlight spectrum aligns with that of the Moon, indicating it may be a fragment of lunar material. Astronomer Teddy Carretta pointed out the presence of silicate minerals typical of lunar rocks, marking a significant finding in this research. Additionally, the asteroid shows minimal space weathering effects, suggesting it has likely been in space for only a few thousand years. NASA's Center for Near-Earth Object Studies confirmed that 2024 PT5 is a natural object, unaffected by solar radiation pressure or man-made debris. Co-author Oscar Fuentes Muñoz highlighted that the movement of 2024 PT5 differs from space debris, indicating its denser composition. The asteroid was identified by a NASA-funded telescope in South Africa as part of ongoing projects aimed at detecting and studying near-Earth objects. The study proposes the potential for future space missions to rendezvous with such asteroids for further analysis of their composition, opening new avenues for research in planetary science. This has been your daily brief in science. To read more about these stories, follow the links in the episode bio. You can also subscribe to these updates via email at www.brief.news. For more daily podcasts about the topics you love, visit brief.news/podcasts. We'll be back Monday with everything you need to know.